Good morning, one and all, for the class. Today we are going to start with the same chapter, that is chapter number 8, Animation using a motion guide. Flash also allows you to move an object on a definite curved path. For this, you have to use something which is called as a guide layer. The guide layer has a motion guide, which is the path along which the object will move. Let us take an example to learn more about motion guide animation. Create a new Flash document, rename and give it the name. Select File, Import to Stage, and import a picture. Click and insert a keyframe by pressing F6. To create a motion between, click any frame between 1 to 50. Choose motion in the twin menu of the property inspector. Click Add Motion Guide in the timeline window. This creates a motion guide layer above the bird layer. The name of this layer is Guide. With the guide, the layer selected, click the pencil tool and draw a path on the stage. Click any frame between frame 1 and frame 50. Click the Snap checkbox in the Property Inspector. Selecting Snap will snap the registration point of the object to the motion path. Also select the Orient to Path option. With the bird layer selected, click frame 1. Place the bird on the path such that the registration point of the bird is exactly above the start of the path. Click frame 50 of the bird layer. Now place the bird in such a way that the registration point of the bird is exactly above the end of the path. Hide the motion guide layer. Save the file and play the movie. You will see the bird flying along the flight path you drew. Applying filters. Filters are inbuilt visual effects in the Flash. The three different types of filters are bevel, glow, drop shadow, gradient glow, etc. You can apply more than one filter to an object. The steps to apply filter to text and animate it using motion. Open a new Flash document. Select frame 1. Select the text tool and type "having fun" on the stage. Apply a bevel filter to the text. Select the text box using the selection tool. Click the Filters panel in the Flash window. Click Add Filters on the Filters panel. Click Bevel in the menu that appears. The Filters panel will now show options for the bevel filter. Try some of them. Click the drop-down menu arrow of the Type option and select Outer. The Blur X and the Blur Y option set the width and the height of the bevel. Use the sliders and try different values. Select the shadow color and highlight the color. The angle option specifies the angle of the shadow cast by the beveled edge. The distance option specifies the width of the bevel. Select the frame 40 in the timeline and insert a frame line by pressing F6. Apply a glow filter to the text, following the same steps as in the case of the bevel filter. Glow filter option appears in the filters panel using blur X and blur Y. Set the width and the height of the glow. Set the glow color. You can also change the settings for the bevel filter in the frame. To apply motion twin, click any frame from 1 to 40. Select the motion in the twin drop-down list in the property inspector and save the file. Flash provides predefined motion twins that can be applied to a graphic symbol. Let us create an animation to apply these effects. Open the last animation in which you applied a filter. Select the frames from 41 to 42 and insert keyframes. Select frame 43. Select Insert Timeline Effects, Expand. A dialog box appears with option for the expand effect. Select the required option and then you can preview the animations, the text expanding, and click OK. Notice that the layer name changes to expand and 20 frames are added in the timeline. Working with sound. Now let us learn how to import sound file in Flash and add sound to an animation. Flash supports various sound formats like MP3, ALF, WAV, etc. Open the Flash file in which you want to add sound. To import the sound to the library, select File, Import, Import to Library. The Import to Library dialog box appears and then click on the OK button. Notice that the sound file is added to the library and has a sound icon. To add the sound to the animation, create a new layer by clicking the Insert Layer button in the timeline. Rename the layer as Sound. Select the first keyframe in the sound layer. Notice in the timeline that the sound layer displays the sound waves of the sound file. Now we will end the class here. Thank you.